Okay, we are here. Let me just check to make sure this... I think this is coming out fine, but I'll just reset it just to make sure. Regardless, hello everybody. My name is... There we go. Whoops. And 1 second. Nope, select the wrong thing. Just 1 moment. We're often gonna have little things like this starting up. As is custom with any fucking streamer, apparently. Alright. Awesomeness. Welcome to Ilue, everybody. This is where I was grinding last. My name is Alana Usagi, the girl of your dreams, but the harbinger of your nightmares. And welcome to the stream. Today we're gonna be... oh, there's Lapis. What's up, Lapis? Welcome to the stream. Today... what the fuck was I gonna be doing? Currently out, but I am watching. Awesome. Oh yes, that's right, we're continuing with Act 2 of the Fontaine quest, because I want to, like, do as much of this quest as I can on stream. Just because I feel like it, to be honest. Also, update, I said this in the community tab, because, over our last Genshin stream, but, I ended up pulling Chiori off screen, off of, you know, on the off season, between streams, and, she's trained up, well, not fully, of course, I'm still kind of, like, admittedly a noob to Genshin, and yes, I said noob fucking unironically, and I say that, but, like, I've been playing this game since June, it's just, I took a massive break from it, from July to September, roughly thereabouts. But I'm back, we're in the saddle, we got up to Fontaine. Ilue's quest made me quit for a little bit, because, wow, like, there's some good ones, but I'm just not super down with the characters of Ilue. I keep saying Ilue, and I don't know why. I think it's just because whenever I see people, like, spell out, they want to be aesthetic, you know? They want to be very cool and aesthetic, and they don't want to fucking spell things with the right capitalization. They want to be all lowercase, like a Billie Eilish song or some bullshit. So I always got the I's and the L's mixed up, and then I'd call it Ilue, like a fucking idiot. But, where the frick do I go? Oh, there we go. Court of Fontaine. Here we are. Okay. Actually, I might do my dailies first before we get onto anything, just because I think that's a staple when I play Honkai Star Rail. Let's go for some ley lines. I hope the ley line is down here. Is it? It looks like it. But they're usually above ground. I don't trust it. I think it's up here. Where are you, bitch? Where is this fucking ley line? Oh, did I go past it? Yeah. Oh, it must be fucking underground. Awesome. Oh no, never mind. It's right there. Okay, I'm an idiot. Awesome. In this instance, I am glad to have been proven to be an idiot. Oh, please stop. Please stop it. Oh yes, look how good my team comp is right now. At least I hope this is good. I don't know, maybe there's some fucking super big Genshin head out there who's like, oh, no, that you need to have a battery for shut up. Also I'm gonna turn these, oh shit, wait, after this. Also, I don't often play like Genshin like with full volume on. Like when I'm just grinding up, I'll like just be like listen to a YouTube video or something in the background. So hearing what these hilly trolls actually do sound like is making me go like, oh, but they sound cute. I feel guilty like murderizing them now. And there we go. Awesome. RP. Alright, where is this? Awesome. How does the sound do you guys know? Is the sound good? Because I'm just checking now. Just making sure it all sounds decent. Okay. Because I do want to, I'm pretty low on Mora right now, so it's probably the best I do a little grinding. Get myself some moolah, some credibility. Before everybody comes in. Okay, here we go. Time to testify. Time to testify. And there we go. Awesome. Oh wait, big boy. Big boy. I had no idea, by the way, that until I checked it, that was like the VA of, I can't remember the character's name, but she's in Classroom of the Elite. But then when I looked it up and I was like, oh, that's who Mona's VA is. I just couldn't unhear it when I was watching Classroom of the Elite. For the time I was. I don't know when I'm gonna get back to it. I was talking in the model reveal stream about Kakegururi, which I really enjoyed. I finished it last night, thank God. Finished season 2. I kind of binged season 2 in just like 24 hours. And I got it all down. Like, I got 7 episodes in one night. I was really dedicated. Oh my God, will you die? Okay, thank you. But yeah, like, Classroom and Elite, I was just like, it's so, like, I've never, and it's so, I don't know what the word for it is, but there's like a special brand of it that I can't really put into words. It's like, there's like this main character who's just not interesting at fucking all. Like, why are they treating this one guy? I cannot remember his name even. I mean, I can't remember a lot. It's been a while, so I can't exactly remember a lot of the names of the characters. But his name is like, it's something with T, I feel like, or K. It's like Keitaro or something like that. I cannot remember. Where's the next ley line? Don't have time to get angry about anime and fucking realize where the ley lines are. Like the thing with him is they try to make him interesting by going like, oh, he's got this past of, actually, spoilers for Classroom of the Elite season 1, so close your ears if you don't want to hear that. They try to give him like this whole like backstory of like, oh, he was forced to be perfect, and that's constantly why he's doing this. Okay, I need to call some people out, because like there's so many people who are willing to jump on a bandwagon when they like watch anime or watch TV shows or watch or read like anything, and they'll go like, oh, this character's a Mary Sue, she's a Mary Sue, you know, that's her thing, she's such a Mary Sue, she loves she's perfect, like no character hates her and everything. These motherfuckers never complain about like the dude version of that, you know, like whenever there's like literally a guy that is like that, but somehow even worse. Like this character is that, and oh god, I cannot stand when they try to make them like the nice guy archetype, you know what I mean? Because like it's so clearly like meant to be, oh yeah, high school boys can relate because they want to protect women and stuff, you know? And like, yeah, that's cool, you know? We need our protection and stuff from time to time. That's okay. But it's done in such a fucking romanticized, fetishized way of just like, oh, because like there's one scene in Class Community where like the character that shares her VA with Mona, like her brother approaches or something, and he literally is about to like abuse her and like hit her. But then he jumps in, and it's done in the most like, oh my god, damsel in distress gets helped by the hero way. And it's like, motherfucker, it's like, because it's not done to show him like in any character way. It's so clearly done to be like, oh, you, the male reader, you can, or watcher, whatever, you can do this too. Imagine yourself saving a defenseless woman, because Helena won't be here long because I'm out, but wanted to say hi. Have a fun stream. Thank you, Red. That's awesome to hear. Have fun as well. Fuck was I saying? Yeah, like that was just a thing as well about it that was like annoying to me. Just it's done in such a like a male gaze, sure, right? You're gonna get that with like tons of anime because like a lot of anime out there are written by men, and men cannot control their dicks. Like, you know how it is.
Into the shadows.
There we go. And that's just the reality of it. So they're gonna put in some stuff like that that's gonna just make them feel good, and whatever. Like, if you're an anime fan, you've like accepted that a long time ago. It'd be nice if it stopped, because it's really annoying, and it's like never tasteful, like ever. Sure, you can have like fucking some people come out of the woodwork and go like, I think it's tasteful because it highlights character. Shut up. Like, name one time it's like actually no. Because you could probably find one from like, oh, it's from Zibbity Bibbity Bop, an anime that was aired once in 2004. Like, you could probably fucking find some really obscure thing. Like, mainstream. Like I love Chainsaw Man, right? Chainsaw Man is like my favorite TV show, point blank, period, in history. But when in fucking like history do you like, what was it really necessary for that one lingering ass shot on Makima where everyone in the room just wonders watching this? It's like, okay, I guess we're just gonna let this happen. We're just gonna have this camera fixated on this woman's arse, you know? Oh, we got another ley line over here. Awesome. Okay, I'm already navigating to it. Awesome. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's just annoying. But that show in particular does it so often. And they really hammer home that these characters are, like, high schoolers, too. Like, you cannot be in the same fucking sentence going, like, oh, we're all high schoolers, and then, like, and immediately, like, a fucking zoom up on, like, one of them's titties. You really cannot do that without it looking fucking odd, you know what I mean? I guess you could just point and go like, well, that's true and everything. Yeah, it needs to stop. I hate it. And this show just has a lot of that, and then some. And I dislike that heavily. It is something I do not appreciate, I think is bad. And yeah, I dislike. Not a fun time. Okay, come on. There we go. Also, yes, you are Chiori. Chiorin. There we go. Hooray. But yeah. And that's basically what pushed me away from the show. I remember I actually tried to, like, watch it in Japanese dub, but I don't know. I'm not much for subtitles. I'll start watching Japanese dubs a lot more when sorry about that, I just needed water. I'll start watching Japanese dubs, I guess, a lot more when I understand Japanese better. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I think that's a proper volume. It sounded a bit quiet to me. Okay, let's see. How far are we into our dailies? Okay. Let's also really quickly fix the volume, considering it's more audible now. Hello, Air. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Genshin. We're gonna meet Navia. We will hope. Oh my god! I hope we get. I hope this is like the part of the story where Arlecchino and Farina talk. I hope we're getting to that. I'm just doing my dailies first. We need to get the Mora in. You know how it is. I don't know why I'm attacking this guy. Okay, awesome. Die. And here we are. Give me that Morasi. Genshin Impact. Haven't seen gameplay of this in forever. When was the last time you played Genshin, actually, Air? Because I do remember, like, before, I think it was one of the HSR streams. You said you played it. It's kind of nostalgic now in an odd way. Yeah. But I'm glad. I mean, I've been enjoying playing it. I love myself an open world thing. It's also fun to play with my, like, when I'm talking to my sis, because she never fucking played this game, but like it's very stimulating to watch, I guess. That's why people like watching it when I stream. I mean, the reason I'm playing it again on stream is because the older when what the fuck was I saying? Because the first stream I did of it, of Act 1 of Fontaine's story, did pretty well, so I was like, you know what, I'll do it again. I can afford to go for 2 on this. I played since day 1. Oh, someone joined. Someone's trying to join. Oh, but I'm trying to do story shit. I'm sorry, V. I actually get a lot of people like requesting me to join, I guess, because in my profile picture I say, if someone named V is on like watching the stream right now and that's why you tried to join, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be doing story stuff in a sec, but yeah. I played since day 1 all the way till Farina's first banner. Been there for its first year. Oh my god, you were there for the like only the Mondstadt and Liyue. I'm so sorry. There must have been nothing to do. Holy crap. Up until Farina's first oh my, so wait, I'm interested to see what the last straw was for you, because like Farina's first banner was yonks ago. That must have been like a year ago or something. Anyway, I got a mail. Let's collaborate, says Jinyun. I'd love to. Thank you for the memories and stuff. Let's just get the last one and then we can be done with the commissions and we can get on with the fucking story. Yeah, but I think people want to join because I am at Lana Usagi on YouTube. By the way, there's my UID if anyone watching this wants to friend me. If you're in the EU area, I'll accept all friend requests, I don't care. I'm in the first day of release reroll mechanics. There was reroll mechanics. That shit would get you banished to Mars with the with this current thing. Oh yeah, since people watch these Genshin videos, and are probably Genshin fans playing this, or watching this, let me give you a word of advice in case you don't know it already. Do not buy fucking accounts from people. There's a lot of places on Etsy, there's a lot of places on especially made websites. Do not buy accounts. It is like 99.999% of the time a scam, like a massive scam. That or they'll actually give you the account, but it'll get like immediately banned. So yeah, don't buy accounts. These people are trying to fucking take your money because they think you're stupid. That's my advice to other Genshin players. I almost fell for it. I was desperate for an Arlecchino. Do not fall victim to the BS. If they were to have any method of actually like putting certain characters on an account, it is dubious, and it is stupid, and it is going to get you banned, or it's going to just make you waste your money. So be smart about it. I know we all want certain characters and whatever, but it's not worth getting scammed for. It's not worth getting scammed for. And these scammers can go fuck themselves. They could take 2 of their ribs out and they could suck their own dicks because they are scamming people who are desperate. And it's sad and it's stupid. Fuck them. Anyway. Okay, we have one more. Oh shit, I actually need to open the ley line. I just killed the enemies that ran on. Give me that. Sorry about that. Yeah, there was reroll mechanics. Day of release pulls was not enough for a 5-star, so it was normal for people to reroll for Venti, even though it took 30 minutes to reroll. What does reroll mean? Does reroll just mean like you make another account? Cause like, I almost did that. I actually do own 2 Genshin accounts, but because I accidentally started one in the US and I was like, yeah, oh, okay. But yeah, I own and try for a limited 5-star. That, yeah, that makes sense. I could have done that with Arlecchino if I really tried. But I ended up not pulling a 5-star on that other account. Yeah, because I have like a US and I have a EU account. I'm playing on my EU account right now because the PlayStation version only lets you use whatever account is like whatever region is linked up to your PlayStation network. If I wanted to actually like use my US account, I would have had to fucking spoof an address, and I don't know how like legal that is. So I was like, nah. It was even easier in the early days because that was before you need to an email to make a Hoyo account. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, maybe that was before like Hoyo accounts were a thing, because like all I would imagine you would have needed it for would be like the fucking like Honkai Impact or like Hokkai Gakuen or Gun Girls. I'm pretty sure Gun Girls was like pretty like fucking simple. It was like Angry Birds level simple, but I can't remember. Anyway, let's go collect our rewards. Where do we go? Here we go. Hello, Catherine. Ad Astra Abasak. Arigato.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Let's get our bitches back from and dispatch again. Find me more stone so I can build my house. You only needed a username to make an account back in the day. It was not. Jesus Christ, that's like, you needed more for fucking Club Penguin. Jeez. And I had like 7 Club Penguin accounts because I was on there for years. None of my accounts ever got banned though. I did get hit for like a few day-long bans though. For I think I cussed someone out at one point. Actually, let me show you guys my teapot area because it's pretty lit. For what it is anyway. It's still a work in progress though, full disclosure. It wasn't until a couple months later they actually made everyone... Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I guess that's because Honkai Star Rail was probably on the way as well. And obviously, like, they would want to make everyone link their shit up. Why did I spawn up here? It's not the entrance. Oh, I got the teapot. Yes, this is my teapot tour. I don't know if other, like, people who play Genshin do this, but anyway, first off, we have a big Fontaine court here. You know, we like to hold, we like to hold cockfights in here, and not with chickens. We like to get various cowboys from the surrounding islands to travel here and fight each other with their big, hard, throbbing cocks. That's what we like to do in there. Here we have a, the Liyue OSC takes me back. Makes me super emotional. It is nice. I really like the Inazuma one as well. But that's because I'm a big old weeb, so. Here we have a nice little defense fort, you know. Don't want to have people really coming home from school to grind the fuck out of this game. Hell yeah. Let me show you who's on the banner right now. We got Gilonen, who is such a bad bitch. I kind of want her, but at the same time, gotta save up for Arlecchino because I'm a big old fucking sapphic. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. In 2020, yeah. Wait, the game was out in 2020, and you were going to school in 2020? Oh, that's right, America. Never mind. Here we have a little shrine, you know how it is. We like to get our fortunes here. We like to ask for blessings. We also have a blessed rock here. We try to keep the ghosties out of it. 2021. Okay, going to school in 2021 makes a bit more sense. Wait, when did Genshin come out again? It must have been something like 2020, 2021. I think it might have been 2020, because I'm pretty sure the reason it blew up because like everybody was stuck inside. No, it's 2020. Yeah. Huh. Well, I guess it was like school at some point in 2020. And I think it came out in late 2020 as well. Like when schools started to open back up. September. Yeah, that makes sense. Online school. Yeah. Because like online school was the thing. That's something I never experienced because I graduated in 2019. I never experienced the online school portion. Anyway, let me... Wait, I don't have an... Okay. I don't have anything for this patch, but it's fine. We have a little house here. We have our workbench area. My first year of high school was online dog. That shit was horrible. Yeah, that does not sound fun. High school especially. Jesus Christ. I actually remember here they made people take their exams at home. Like, well, junior certs anyway. People doing their junior cert could stay at home. My sis actually did hers. I actually remember because like I walked into the kitchen while she was doing her junior cert, and she just because I was getting a snack, and she just I just turned to her and she was like, I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm doing my junior cert. And I was like, oh, okay. And she was like just sitting there at the window doing it, and I was like, okay. And I grabbed a chocolate bar and walked out. Well, not the take home exam. It wasn't even take home. Like she had to print them out. It was fucking wild. But junior certs are not super important though. Like they're essentially like the mocks for your big main exams that like get you into college and stuff. They're not super important, but at the end of the day, still, I don't know if that was the education system's best dub, or I don't even know if it was a dub. Still fucking insane, but you know. Anyway, here's the inside. Still a work in progress again. We have Gaming just chilling here. Hello. This is the cat corner. You just sit here and you play with the cats. as you should. Here we have a little shelf. And here we have the Paimon room. Paimon lives in here. We need to get her a can next. That's gonna be where she shits. Okay, I remember my cousin's graduation ceremony being on that. Oh my god, I feel so bad for him. That's like a memory literally robbed, bro. That sucks. This is the Mulan room. She has her gems in here. She owns gems. That's a part of her character now. I've added it to the fucking canon. And in here we have the bedroom. Beto is here. Beto, because get it, Beto. Protecting my bed. Anyway. Did you ever hear about the people who got like who graduated in Minecraft? That was something. There's nothing in there, but I want to make it some sort of bathroom. Well, I don't know if they let you place skibbity toilets in Minecraft. So I mean in Genshin. Why did I call it Minecraft? Here's the tea room. We like to have our tea parties in here. You know, we got a little kotatsu when it gets cold. You know how it is. And here we have, yeah, we just went around. Very sapphic home. 10 out of 10. Thank you. Yes. I need to add more sapphicness. If only Genshin was cool with me putting up lesbian pride flags everywhere. The lesbian labrys. Yeah. The lesbian labrys. Anyway. It's been fucking 40 minutes in the stream and I still have not gotten to the actual fucking story. Where do we go? Where do we go, Cotton Eye Joe? I think it's around here that we're meant to go. Let's look for Navia. Where art thou? No, don't wait till... No, I didn't select that one. No, I didn't select that one. Missions. No, missions. What? Is this a glitch? What is happening? Okay, there we go. What the hell was that? Okay, whatever. Okay, we're not too far. Oh shit. I forgot Tab brought up a UI wheel. Never use that feature. Yeah, on a controller, it's L1 that brings it up, and sometimes it's annoying because it doesn't actually like. I guess it takes input like a second later from when it disappears, and then if you do that, like if you lift the joystick because you're like, oh, the wheel has disappeared, it no longer needs my input. Load
first.
Okay. Navia just got a little bit scrunched there. It'll take input a second later, and then it just goes like, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. You actually selected this one because you let go of it, and then it ended up dragging the control upwards to another option. So I guess that's what happened there. I always held tab to bring up my cursor, lol. Also mean, oh yeah. Yeah, I can never play shit with a keyboard. It is tough.
I've been keeping watch, demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
I have spotted some audio delays, so I'll fix them. Okay, there we go.
Huh, very good. But let's not let our guard down for now.
Good idea.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Malus? Now, let's continue, traveler.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I forgot they called me Traveler in this game. Who the fuck is bro? Oh my god, Navia Pookie. She's so good. She is. What a... All characters in fucking Fontaine look amazing. Like, I know, like, people can say whatever I like about Genshin, but, like, god, there's so many gorgeous characters in this game. Okay, across there. Like, for instance... Gorgeous characters. Just saying. Just saying. I'm not saying that because I'm biased either. What am I supposed to do? Go. What the fuck does that say? Go to the accommodation. Navia is arranged. Navia arranged. Okay. Somewhere in this area. Is it you? The guard mechs are like huge clockwork toys. I wonder if I could open one up and have a look. I don't think you can. You're not gonna make some story up to scare me off, are you? Oh, you can't touch this, or the guards will catch you. Adults are so boring. That blonde guy I met at Lescott is way cooler. Yeah, okay, kid. Right. Whatever. I'm just trying to figure out where Navia told me to go. Oh, wait. I'm not quite there yet. Whoops. I'm looking at this from far away, so... You have to forgive me for being a little bit of a... Wait, I just walked fucking past it. Are you kidding me? What is happening? What? It is in this area, right? Wait, hang on. I think it's above because it has like the dotted line around it. Lecture in 20 minutes. Oh god, good luck. Ugh. We are not a fan of lectures here. Is it like... Oh, it's in here. Hang on. Wait, where is this? What the fuck is that? Have I ever been here? I just put the stream on the background to be... Listen, I would not mind. I do not mind being someone's entertainment during a lecture. My sis has them too, and she fucking needs them as well. Girl, how do I get down there? Like it's below me. Okay. No, okay, maybe if I get like... Hold up. I'm so responsible that I'm... Wait, maybe if I... How do I... Oh, maybe... Hang on. I need to get lower ground. That might be a good start. I'm so responsible. I'm a respected scholar, yeah. As a responsible scholar. Okay, they're leading me there. Thank you. I need fucking directions. Grandma needs her directions. I think they disappeared for a sec. Oh no, they disappeared. This is bad. Wait, hold up. Hold the phone. This looks right. Oh no. Okay, awesome. Found it. Do we go deeper, I wonder? Let's try it. Oh gosh. Oh no, this could be bad. Okay. We took some damage, but it's fine. We made it down here. That's good, because I was scared I was gonna be stuck here, trying to fucking get down here for, like, 20 minutes or something. But no, it wasn't that bad. Oh, come on, I can squeeze through that. Okay, awesome. I'm playing, yes, I have to play as Navia's girlfriend for this. Let's get this fucking teleport waypoint, because I don't want to have to do all that again. Don't have to follow the Hansel and Gretel trail just to get down here. Very pretty. Very pretty. Much wow. Wait, where's Malos? Malos? Oh my god, Xenoblade. Duh, my name Malos. Top 10 reasons to kill your dad. Number 1, you get the police to notice you. You get the sexy policeman with the handcuffs on it. You can be a bad boy, get you locked up for a long time.
Quite what Paimon imagined.
Yeah, I thought it would be like a nice cafe or something, because, you know, you.
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Arigato.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately. After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who...
You couldn't really hear, like, the Yunli in her voice. I love it.
But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
If you have the will of the people,
To be honest,
the will of the people.
our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Your father, he was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No. I'll explain it myself.
How did he die,
I
Navia?
suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And as partners, this is something I hope they
At least
can
Yunli
understand.
still has her...
My father's name
still
is
has,
Callus.
assumingly, her
The same
parents.
one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets. 3 years
You
ago,
can hear the Yunli
he was
too.
accused
Yeah, you can
of
hear just
murdering
like
his own friend.
Yan Qing with
But
his
he chose
sword.
a duel
Meh,
to
meh,
defend
meh.
his honor instead of standing
Just like
trial.
any fucking
He died
opportunity
in
to
duel's
take
ring.
a giant dookie on Yan Qing is just immediately taken.
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I
There's like a
believed
really
that if
nice
he only
youthfulness
stood
you can hear in
trial and
Navia's
was duly
voice as a
investigated,
result,
something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence.
which kind of just goes like, yeah,
Strangely,
she was kind of put in
he
this
not only
position a
requested the
bit
duel himself,
early.
but
It's
rumor has
very
it
good casting
that even
on the
after
part of the
being
casting
seriously injured,
people.
to the
Well
point
done.
where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused
And also,
to
of
surrender,
course, well done to
determined
Navia's
to
VA.
die in the arena. 3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
It does seem quite odd.
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
The trace of a gremlin inside the body of a beautiful blonde lady.
That's right.
Yeah.
Also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in. But
That's how I like to see
I haven't
myself, to be
found
honest.
a single new clue in my countless reviews
Wait,
of the
no, I'm not
investigation
blonde.
records.
I'm not actually blonde,
However,
guys. I totally have
I
this hair in
believe
real life.
that if the murder case is related to
I
those
totally
behind
have
the
black, blue,
disappearances,
and pink
I
hair.
must know something.
IRL.
I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth. If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me.
Oh,
And
whoa.
now, here I
Genshin,
am
Jesus.
investigating his death.
She died from...
You really are a handful.
I don't know
aren't
what the
you, Papa?
scientific term is, but... Baby kill. I don't know what it's called. See, why are these like two parts of the same thing? Like, what's the point in that? For the sake of your father. You know, we're quite alike in that regard. You know, I like you. Just immediate makeout scene.
Mademoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
He looks like
also will never
Sampo.
believe that
Like his
Master
hair gives him
Callus
Sampo
murdered
energy.
anyone. There are none
He's like,
whom I respect more
my
than the
name
two
is
of
not
you,
Sampo.
mademoiselle. Master Callus did so much good in
Apparently
life,
Sampo is a
yet
Finnish name.
all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
Doesn't he sound like a character from Peppa Pig? Just a little bit. Like he sounds like the builders from Peppa Pig. I do not know why I remember this.
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from
Perhaps
Fontaine,
people
really.
revel in that kind of drama.
Everyone's like that. People love.
We are
They
the
also
drama.
enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
But how could... never mind. If Callus was really falsely accused, we have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
There
Even if
is
he's a
one
murderer.
other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the duel was Ms. Cloran.
Oh no.
Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
Wait, no. Did she kill her girlfriend's dad? I mean, I know fucking someone's gonna come in and go, oh, they're not actually dating. Shut up. I didn't ask. Still, that's sad.
Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Ms. Cloran has always placed great emphasis
Whoa,
on
that's
the
the way to pronounce
honorable
it.
nature of the duel. If her
How
opponent
the fuck do you
doesn't
pronounce? Is it
yield,
Clarinde or is it
she will
Clarend?
not
Or
stop
is it
either. She knew
Chlorine?
Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there
Papa,
was
we can't
only ever
afford
one
it.
choice she could have made.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows how you feel. You don't have to force yourself to do that.
Afterward, Ms. Cloran told us that at the start of
Miss
the duel,
Quaron.
Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, bro. Then that indicates.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? All right, anyway.
That's so
the
gay.
information I
I'm
wanted
sorry.
to
That's
get.
so gay.
Even if it did sound like I was
Like,
just
it's like, oh, you
complaining
killed my
towards the
father,
end.
but I must take care of you. Oh my. That's the shit us Yuri enjoyers need. Oh, it's doomed Yuri. Well, let's hope it's not doomed, because I would like them to have children together, you know? No, it's alright.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
Yeah. Paimon's beat.
Please, relax and get some sleep.
So real,
We will
Paimon.
ensure you rest soundly.
Alright, let's go take a load off. Ooh, we got, not Victrola playing. Where's our room? Silver,
Whether
you
it be
take us.
responsibility for Spina di Rosula or Master Callus's death, it all landed on Demoiselle's shoulders so suddenly. This won't do. I must become stronger.
Alright. Sorry about the audio, it's just kicking in at points. It is what it is. Trying to figure it out.
Paimon slept so well. This place feels almost too safe. Huh?
I wish there was more knives.
Where did the other two go?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin, and where we have
Poisson.
our headquarters. There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
Quasso.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back. But never mind that. When did you get back? Were you waiting here the whole time?
Something I gotta appreciate as
No,
well is
I
this
just
game actually has
returned after
sitting
going out for a
animations
while.
for characters.
I did some
Honkai Star
investigating
always has to
yesterday regarding the name Vache.
cutely get around the fact that his characters
you
do
didn't
not
sleep
sit
at all?
down or have sitting animations.
How could I after having such critical
It's
new
like characters are
evidence
just
appear?
constantly in Scooby-Doo ass
Guess
situations
Paimon
where they're
wasn't
just
speaking
standing
for
around and
everyone just
talking.
now, huh?
Unfortunately, this name
March
seems to
7th
have
is just
been
like,
wiped from existence.
figures, No
doesn't
wonder
seem to
I'd
have a match
figures I'd end up in
anywhere.
Philadelphia
I
or whatever.
suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this
Her
angle.
hat is so
But
pretty.
that does prove that this Vache person is a key witness in the incident.
Does
Yeah, because she's a
that mean
cow.
we're too late, though?
No, there is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost
Ray
impossible to
Alakazam,
threaten.
mod
matter
on the
how much
Project
they
Eden's
wanted
Garden
to.
server.
And that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place where detailed files on
Okay,
all
well, that's
the
different
cases
from
in recent
Neuvillette.
years are kept. If the
Neuvillette.
Oceanaview
Fucking French people
is one of the young
have
women
normal
who went
names.
missing
Just call him
recently,
like
we should
Jimmy
be able
or
to find some
something.
related information there.
So Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files? Whew. Guess that's the hard-working Chief Justice for you. In that case, let's go talk
When's
to
he gonna
him,
say the
shall we?
thing? You know what I mean? When's he gonna go like, Oratrice Mechanis Denalis
Aren't you
Cardinal?
coming along, Navia? Did you get tired?
Oratrice Mechanis Denalis Cardinal. When's he gonna say
No,
that?
it's nothing.
I'm like waiting
We'll
out
have
for
to go see
that.
the
When it happens, I will
Honorable Chief
stand up and
Justice.
clap because I'm waiting for bro to do that. Anyway, yay, we got some adventure EXP, but since I'm so fucking underpowered, I cannot level myself up. Or else I will get my pussy obliterated by any fucking hilichurl that crosses my path. Great, now fucking Ortrice Mechanis Denalis Cardinal is stuck in my head. When is he gonna say that though? Like, I don't care what it takes. I want him to say it. Say it loud, say it proud. Fuck him. Oh, fuck him. This is way too... Wait, is this on like the top level? I think it is. Oh, it is. We can just teleport there. Awesome. Lord Trice
Calais is right
Mechanis
up ahead.
Denalis
Come on.
Cardinal. Also, I made like really good chicken today, I'm not gonna lie. That shit tasted like some Lawson chicken. I am not paid by Lawson, by the way, I just really like their chicken. Over there. Why does my skin get weirdly pink in the
Please state your
darkness?
business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters.
He is presently occupied by official
This place does
matters.
look pretty
Thank you, thank you.
heavy-guarded.
Thank you,
That
Sedan.
proves that Neuvillette's files are really secure.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Oh, fuck him up, Navia.
Huh? Who are
Oh
you?
wait, no, never mind, he's cute, don't
Just
fuck him
to be
up.
Clear. I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no
I love Lawson, I miss it.
exceptions.
Lawson is the best!
They've
Lawson
got
is the
great
best
discipline,
Combini.
too.
Combini branch.
Yep, yep.
I will not debate anyone on this. Well, granted, I haven't actually like tried.
Just to crack jokes, I can point
Oh
you
no,
towards
I
the
tried out
exit.
7-Eleven and I
Here,
tried
easy.
out
So please
Lawson.
leave if you
I'm gonna
don't
try
want
out the others.
reason to be
Family Mart apparently has really good
No,
chicken, so I'm gonna
no.
try that too.
What I meant to say is, shouldn't you
Also,
remember
Family
us
Mart
from
is
a
like the
few days ago?
closest like
We were at
Conveni
the
to where
trial
I'll
of
be
the great
staying when
magician
I'm over
Lenny.
there. So
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back.
don't
to
worry
me
though.
now.
When I'm in Japan again, I'll send
We're
you
here
loads of
today
photos.
to report and archive some information on a follow-up case.
Huh.
I'll be going to the
Don't even a thing?
Evangelion store. Oh shit.
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
All right then. I'll let you
Sure,
through.
but
The Chief Justice is just inside.
Ah, thanks so much.
do you think when Nervalat is like he's getting like water or something, people will be like, Monsieur Nouvelet, what would you like to have with that water? And he's like,
Please come in.
just ice. Yeah, get it, because he's Chief Justice, you know.
Sorry to because we didn't know any other way.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
Can you get us
so
some
you're
lost
not
chicken on the way back from
We're looking for a man called
Uh,
Riche.
the
He may have been an
orthodontist,
eyewitness in the
please?
serial disappearances case.
Nervalette?
Find him. We may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
Wow, thanks, bro. Give us something good.
Who knew that Neuvillette would be so easy to talk to?
What? Wait, Paimon, weren't you like struggling to start a conversation with him like in the last fucking act? Like you're like, oh, I'm just making us more awkward.
Unfortunately, I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vache has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years. There are no
Oh, dang.
records of him either in the files or in my memory.
So we're back to square one.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
I'm a protagonist. I don't
Is
just
that
get
so?
dreams.
All right then.
You
Thank
think
you so
Cloud
much, Mr.
Strife in the middle of
Neuvillette.
Final Fantasy VII
We'll
was
take
just
our leave now.
he just had a random ass dream about being chased by like 4 monkeys or something.
Ahem. Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man.
But he was
deeply
unfortunately
regret
very
his
callous.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Oh shit.
Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should.
And then Nerval's just, no, I'm just autistic. I don't know how to properly
It's
word
just
things.
like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel? Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all? Everything was hanging on a thread
Voice
at
actress
that
popping
moment.
off, just saying.
Just the
Brenna
tiniest
Larson,
effort
holy
could have
shit.
changed
Really good stuff.
everything. There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia,
Oh my
will
god, bitches
show
are
you the
crying in
true
this.
meaning of
They added
regret.
crying to Genshin. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
No wonder everyone loved Fontaine when it came
You
out.
and my
They're like,
father
ah, they added
are
crying.
truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never
Can you
say
add
a word
drooling
to
next,
anyone.
Genshin? Please add another bodily fluid escaping the body in
It's
in
not
that
so
one.
much that you can't feel, but that you would never express.
I was seeing where
anything.
Movika or something is
Oh,
just
well.
like,
In any case, everyone already
that's
knows
some
full
delicious
well
donuts
the
there.
apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Pawn.
I again, as an Irish person, seeing like my name, it's like, oh, there's my name, and then they just say Traveler is like, oh. You could just say some other word, you know, and it just says the like other T word, and I'm like, uh oh.
Navia, are you okay?
I'm fine. Rain. It's raining.
You're right. Wasn't it still
Terrible
sunny
day
when
for
we went to
rain.
the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials today. How strange.
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
That has to mean something, right?
What Did you think of something?
Your father's case.
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could
I
fall
didn't
there.
say that, but okay.
Why? Do you think the
Navia,
rain
your
could
father's
have
case.
affected
Yeah,
the
he was
dinosaur?
outside. Okay.
That thought has
I know
occurred
you're
to
gonna
us
ask
before.
that. I
We've
telepathically
even
knew.
expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value. Oh? Wait. You don't mean...
The fact that people can be turned into water.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water and then got washed away with the rain? Yeah. And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner.
Or maybe just don't put people to the death penalty.
You're completely
Like, just
right.
saying.
How did I not connect the dots earlier?
Death
Alright,
penalty kinda
let's go to
ass,
Poisson.
bro.
With this new lead in mind, we'll get to the bottom of my father's case for sure.
Me with the death penalty.
We're gonna make
This shit
progress for sure
is
this
so
Do you
ass.
want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself later?
You can go first. I'll join you later.
Alright, then I'll wait for you at Poisson.
That girl is Poisson. Where's Poisson? 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 Oh, fuck's sake. There's like a teleport thing right beside it, but like, my dumbass could not get to it. Let's just swim over. Yep, that's me. Now you're probably wondering how I got into this situation. Ooh. Clarinet, a human dolphin. And just like a dolphin, she's gay as fuck. Oh, I would love if there. I mean, I wouldn't love this. This would be annoying. But like, if someone was just like, "Why does Zana keep saying everything is gay?" And it's like, we see what we want to see. We see what we want to see, bro. Anyway, dead crabs. I'm gonna cook and I'm gonna eat all of them. I'm gonna have some crab tempura sushi and fuck all of you. Okay, we're making our way there. Why was that noise just like... But the audio issues are being like way more of a bitch than usual today. But we're managing. We're surviving. Maybe they're just on my end. Who knows?
Moving. Delicate as silk.
Oh. There we go.
Stop right there.
Awesome sauce. Maybe that'll do the trick. Okay. We'll see if that sounds better. Is this fucking Poisson? Oh, it's under fucking water. God damn it. What is up with Navia, like, holding herself up, like, underground all the time? I know she's a Geo character, but still doesn't mean girlie has to become a literal mole. Okay, where are you, girly pop? Whenever I say girly pop now, I just get reminded of, like, Michi and Giga reacting to my room. In the reacting to viewers' room stream, where it's just, girly pop, what is this? This is my hair curler. Hi.
Whoa.
Was she not expecting me, or?
Ship. Why would a ship be anchored at a place like this?
Cause it's near the water,
There's no
Paimon.
need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters. My
Has,
father was the one who
has she
asked
ever
for it
like
to be
said
built
what
like
Spina
this.
de Rusula is?
Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common. A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
I think I'm starting to... something.
My dad, you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past. Paimon
I
was
thought you were a
confused why
lying
group with
bitch.
Such a history would live in the sewers. But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
Paimon just sounds like she said this shit.
Well, Poisson is where Spina di Rosula began, after all. It's our main base, our home.
Show me what your house is like, Navia. I want to see the kitchen. His power is so strong. Yeah, Navia's power is so strong. She wants to blow up an entire kitchen. That explains everything. That's a lot. That's a... I was going to say Lost in reference. That's a Girl Chan in Paradise reference, in case anyone's never seen that. Fucking so funny. That explains everything. I'm pretty sure like Kira Buckland was in that. Girl, where am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to get higher. You know, Ian Dior type beat. God, I'm embarrassed. I used to have a crush on Ian Dior. Like a serious crush where I was like, oh my god, imagine if I dated him. Why am I revealing that? Whatever, it doesn't matter. No one's gonna hold this over my head. But yeah, I used to, like, when I was younger, I had a... Stop falling off the side, you stinky, stinky woman. Like, like I was like, oh my god, if I was ever famous enough, imagine dating him. And I'm like, stop it. It's literally parasocial. What's even more embarrassing is this wasn't even that long ago. It was like 2019 or something. I'm glad I'm less of a virgin now.
Maloose, we're back.
Hello, Maloose.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners. You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to us so quickly?
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really important.
Oh,
You
you're
see, what if
you're
my
calling me your
father's
partner
case
now?
had something
Okay.
to do with water
I don't
from the
consent to this,
primordial
but
sea?
sure.
You still remember, right, Maloose? On that night, it was raining?
Yes,
I keep
the
hearing
case was
Baloose for
quite
some
similar
reason,
to
like
that
the
of Mr.
fucking
Linney's.
bear from the Jungle
Both
Book.
were what you'd call impossible murders.
Impossible murders.
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson. At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
Wait! Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
Yes, he did. Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to focus or control your emotions. And if you were
So
to
it's
stop
essentially
drinking
just
it
like
completely,
Xanax or something.
you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety while lacking energy to do anything.
Okay, well,
It's an extremely dangerous substance. As he
so it's a
oversaw
drink
Poisson,
that just basically
my father
like
was compelled to put a stop to synth
gives
abuse
you
and called
Discord
for a
user
complete ban of it.
Discord user
Boss's
syndrome.
uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath.
It makes you overshare about your
Much they
health issues
threatened or
on a
bribed him,
Danganronpa server.
He refused to yield. Not only that,
It makes you
Boss
vent
became
about your family
determined to
issues
find
to
the mastermind
random
behind
pedophiles
the
on the
synth
internet.
operation and put an
It's
end to the
bad.
problem once and for all.
Yes, but the enemy was very cunning. So he could never get anything out of the dealers, all of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of
Certified
the
lover boy,
operation.
certified cinephile.
Recognizing that,
Certified
my father decided to
cinema.
contact the dealers in secret
Absolute
and cultivate
cinema.
personal relationships
You can't
with
see,
them.
but I did the like pose in real life.
he was able to convince someone to become his informant. The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly
Of course it
ashamed
was.
about
Fucking
his
French
work
people.
after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food. But
Yummy.
then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Huh? How did that happen? Aren't they on the same side?
Yeah, this is
Just
like a
like
very
Lily's
like
case, doesn't
Edgeworth
it? In
situation.
both cases, the culprit seemed obvious.
Turnabout with good buys
Neither
looking
appeared
at.
to have any motive at all. Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time. There were pieces of clothing left at the scene.
Okay, so someone clearly like drank the primordial soup or whatever and vanished into thin air and vanished into the water. Like that's clearly what happened, right? Like we're all in agreement there.
Precisely. It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
It's also possible that my fucking big ass head
You're
is in the
right.
way, but still.
We still don't know what happened.
I'll just choose whatever that
But
said.
my intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out. I'm finally headed towards the truth.
Jacques was an empathetic man.
Intuition
who was
mention.
infinitely
I have to show this to my
remorseful
prince
for his
later.
past actions. It's unlikely that he turned on Boss with 0 warning. I think this third person is probably the
I
key
took
to
that
the full
sentence
truth.
the worst way I possibly
However,
could have.
It's impossible he knew how to
This
turn him on
please
without
you,
warning.
Demoiselle, as you're in
He
your
could have
father's
flashed his
butler, I must still offer a word of
rippling
warning.
pecs at him.
Our opponent is
His
insidious
long
and
12-inch cock.
They are extremely difficult to
swooping in
deal
the
with, and
wind.
Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice. Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time
Poisson.
of peace, and we have been allowed to live out our lives. There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
If that's
give up on
indeed
the
what he
case.
wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark. What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end? Synth
No,
is
don't be
still
like
here.
that, girl.
Callous the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula
Massive
is barely
missed opportunity by
getting
the way to name him Callus the Callous.
Nothing
Like,
has changed.
you know,
Did
come
he
on.
think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly? I've never accepted that. Ever. Not since that day, and certainly not now. I want to find out the real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
Navia.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, Demoiselle, I think you're also ready to take this on.
Yeah.
So you do know something else, Maloose.
Yes, I do.
Best thing about Fontaine, by the way,
In
is
fact,
like they're
even
actually
before
focusing
that
a lot on
banquet,
Navia
Boss
here,
already
I'm
knew of the
noticing.
connection
This is
between
like
Synth and
Leo
the
or something
serial
where he'd be talking to like fucking
case.
Jim Bam, the,
But what
the
drove
great
all the tensions to the boiling
dumpling
point was the
salesman, and his
revelation that
fucking
you,
quest
Demoiselle,
to
had been
save his
selected as
family's
the next
fucking
target to
like
disappear.
oyster farm. Like I don't give a flying shit. I want to hear about the characters I'm actually
Boss
pulling for a bit,
also didn't
please.
tell you that he had been
Like fucking
diagnosed
Inazuma
with
when
a
it
rare
had like,
illness.
oh my god, like the
doctors
vision
told him
thing
that
where you
he
had to like
had
do these like 30-minute
more than
quests
5
per
years
person
left
where they'd
to
be like, oh,
And the serial
I'm
disappearances
a
case
person and
caused
my
him
vision was
great
stolen. Here's
anxiety.
my life story, and it's like I don't care. I don't
5
care.
years was
Fucking tell me
nowhere
more
near
about
enough
Raiden
time to
Shogun. You
resolve
know,
this long-standing
we're actually
conflict.
pulling for her. We're not pulling for
But once he
fucking
passed away,
Jimmy Jamboree
all
over
the
here. You know what I
danger
mean?
would pass on to you. Knowing all
I'm
of
very
this,
passionate about
he
this.
decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina di Rosula about the details. But as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public. If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
Right. So nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
No, I don't believe it. He never appeared to look sick to me.
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss. To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful was still far preferable than losing face in front of his daughter.
I don't know.
Getting murdered in front of
die
everybody
in
is
silence,
with dishonor
so
is
that he
more
could
honorable than
protect
being sick in front of his
I'm afraid
child's
you're not
daughter.
understanding this correctly, Demoiselle.
I don't know if that's true. My dad's just
Boss
constantly like, whenever he's
wanted
sick,
to
he's just like,
hand you was not a parasol.
Do you want anything from the kitchen?
and I'm like,
If
please go lie
Boss's
down.
Spirit could hear you telling me
And he's like, no, I
that
need
you
to
want
work.
To find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight? No. He might have set up everything precisely
Oh my
because
god, I feel so bad. Look
he
at her,
never thought
look at her
I'd
little
be
face.
able to understand him. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now?
He just gave you the choice to do what you want.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world. But thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where Synth is produced. Essentially, it's the enemy's headquarters. When he was threatening the enemy, Boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating evidence he found. But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
Why? If we know where the place is,
Why
can't we just
bother?
go storming in?
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades. There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters. We also have no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people we may be able to capture. But a single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war. The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
To a full double pincer
Why not work with the
from the
Fontaine
front and
authorities?
back bottoms.
Well, you saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
That's true.
They're like some kind of French
Seems my
mafia,
father really
except
had
they
no
turn
choice.
anyone who
But
descends into
things
water.
are different now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the disappearances case.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Malus.
Well, I'm old. I
I
don't
am
have
the
much else that
butler,
I can put
after
thought
all.
into.
I live but to serve the boss and Demoiselle's will. I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake. But considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic
Wow.
investigations, and waiting for the right
Considering my
time to
lack
come.
of ability,
Thank
I
you
keep
for all of that,
secrets.
Malus. Have you discovered anything new in the past
Are you?
few
What are you,
years?
like a shitty friend?
Let me think. One conclusion I came to was that
Instead
the
of
enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula.
Instead of
Or at
focusing
least
on
have an
my
informant
talents
planted
and
here.
being kind to
When
others,
I
I
announced orders
vent
to
to
the
my friends
organization's members
almost
on
daily
Demoiselle's
about my
behalf,
mental health issues that
I
I'm not
used to
bothered to
deliberately
fix,
keep a few people in the dark
that I'm not bothered to
and
seek help
observe
with.
the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then someone must have given them the news. After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people. The first is Florent, Spina de Rosula's senior advisor.
Huh?
He doesn't have a mouth. That makes him suspicious.
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was someone who understood Boss really well. Thanks
Could have
to
been a
his
sleeper
position
agent, you
within
know,
Boss's
infiltrated
innermost circle,
to be,
he
you know,
always
his
knew
friend
our
and then murder him
upcoming
when he least
plans and
expected
could
it.
thus avoid capture this whole time. There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie.
Marcel?
Yeah.
She could
Who
never.
Marcel?
Oh, it's a boy. It's it's Marcel.
It's a guild in Poisson.
Imagine if
Boss
like
hoped it
you
to
get
grow
murdered
to
and
its
the last
current
thing you see is a
size and prominence.
lesbian elf.
In the
Going like,
beginning,
I
they
want
were
to eat
only reselling
monsters.
some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around with a lot of business connections in the city.
So, they're like a sister organization of Spina di Rosula?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
The final suspect
You
is
can buy an
Thierry,
alibi that
the
way.
man responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula and the guards. Although the guards mostly leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local authorities. Since Thierry is always in the know about our current activities,
He's like the
he could
most like
theoretically
basic
always
looking
plan one
motherfucker
step
ever.
ahead.
I see.
He's like the most NPC ass
Are
motherfucker.
all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's almost too hard to believe.
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Of course. And thank you, Malus. You've provided us with a lot of great information.
Malus.
You're
Malus.
too kind, my lady.
Kick off your
I'm
Sunday
just doing
shoes.
my duty. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today. If it might help, you could also
I can't
pay them
not
a
hear that
visit.
and not think of
I can make the
Grasso.
necessary arrangements.
Grasso.
Aw, thank you so much, Malus. You really are the best.
A new case awaits, my dear partner.
Leave it to me.
I hope we can work together to uncover the truth and end this case once and for all.
Oh, we're actually getting evidence now. We're gonna have a trial. We're gonna have a trial. Callus's case records. Awesome. Ooh, we got ourselves a case. A game is afoot. The game is afoot. Or a hand or something like that. Ha 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 ha. Visit Jock's family. Let's prod them about a case regarding their dead son. Where could he be? Oh, this is a flyaway. Awesome.
It is settled then. Please excuse me and enjoy your conversation at your leisure.
Thank you for arranging everything for us, Malus.
Such a weird thing to say, like, when you're starting a when you like set up a conversation.
Now, you two enjoy speaking to each other. Make sure the conversation is very enjoyable.
Okay. You got it, dude. You got it. Water from the primordial sea. Okay.
Excuse me, miss. Do you need anything from us?
Wow. Her eyes are very slanted. Girlie has not gotten much sleep.
Hey, Navia's all quiet
You put me to shame.
Doesn't like her at all.
Let's not bother her for now.
I'm sorry that I only came to visit after all this time. After what happened, I didn't know how I was supposed to face the two of you.
Ah, if it's about that, there's no need to apologize. After my husband died, Spina di Rosula sent us a lot of mora and support. I understood your guilt and apology to be genuine.
But aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques?
Lots
I
of
can
money is
understand the
okay.
kind of pain that comes with
I'm
losing a
joking,
father
by the
so
way. Like,
needlessly.
You
in case
don't
it wasn't clear.
understand at all.
I didn't know how to face you, because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift. I know only the
A
full
big bag of
truth
glue.
could bring closure to you. And to all of us.
Oh, I don't think Adele forgives you,
I'm
Navia.
sorry. I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that guilt. On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Is this Carrie Kieran?
Mind sharing it with me?
Sounds like her.
I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth business again. He had many regrets.
I wish
and felt that he
that
took the
I could
idea
turn
of
back
providing for his
time.
family too literally. For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr. Callis came to him with a
He should have just gone to the ley
he
lines, bro.
accepted it
Like,
almost
I don't know why he
immediately.
was fucking around with
He tried
organized
to be as
crime.
careful as he could, but even so, he was still found out by the higher-ups.
They found out about his betrayal?
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
Before he left that day, he told me that he had
Yeah,
no
that's
choice.
it's a good lesson.
It was only later that I realized it was his final farewell to the two of us.
Wait, does that mean
I don't know that for sure, but you could say that's the conclusion I eventually came to.
this poor woman, like, she has not
Which is
slept
why
in
I'm the one who should
months?
feel guilty.
I mean, she has a
Callis had
kid, so I
always
get it.
taken great care of us, both when he was still alive and after he passed away. Even if he fired the shot that killed my husband, it was likely in self-defense. It is impossible for me to hate him for what he had done.
But Mama, why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing?
She sounds like
Papa always
Tails.
wanted to be a good man, so why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
Well, things aren't always as they seem. You still feel like your papa was a good man, right?
Yeah, Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
Then you should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons. Regardless of whether he left you a parasol or a sword. He must have done so to give you a better life.
Oh,
Navia's clearly in her feelings about this.
Thank you for everything you've told me.
Clearly,
I
if
will
you
definitely
give you
find
like
the
even a
truth.
parasol, you know,
The
just
current
random
state of
example,
things
like
is not
she just
something
has like a
I'm willing
fucking
to just
parasol
sit
in her
back
like
and
splash
accept.
art.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to hear this from you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is really similar.
You really think so?
Did they give her like a surname?
first
Did they like
time
give
anyone
Navia's
said
family
that
a
to me.
surname? I feel like that's important. Testimony from Jacques' family. Okay. Now we're gonna talk to Florent.
are you okay, Navia?
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next.
Let's do
Barrage
that.
should be nearby, and we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city.
Hello, Unc Marcel.
Greetings, boss. How
Or
may I
Unc
be
Unc
of
Florence.
assistance today?
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House. Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah, I've heard. With something that dramatic, I'm sure journalists will milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father, it was raining outside, and we found some clothes left at the scene. After my partner here put the dots together for me, I feel like
Because
we
I'm
should
very
try
smart
to
and
reopen his
amazing.
case. Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
Let me
I don't
think.
feel like it.
Mr. Callus was feeling pretty upbeat that day. So he was
I'm trying to,
drinking and
like,
bantering away with us at the table.
See if any of
After that,
there's like any
he
red
told
flags.
us
If
that
anyone's
he
like
wanted to
super
go get
obviously
some
like, oh,
fresh
he
air.
did it.
So we let him go without thinking much of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after? My first reaction was that Mr. Callus's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene. But when
Then I
got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callus was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands. All we could do was look
Okay, I'm a
back
bit
and forth
sus
at
of
each
him
other,
right off the bat because he had a
not knowing
fucking
what
like
to
gun.
say.
The thing is, he did
So
admit
you
he had a
also
gun.
remember 2 gunshots then?
Indeed. The guard said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation. Reason being, Mr. Callus had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene. But according to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person. About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned.
Yeah, I guess he
think
could have
there
had it
was
in
a
his like
third
pocket or
person there
something
who
or in
was
his
turned into
asshole. You
water?
know, usual places to keep a gun. It's very
At least from
possible.
our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a third person on the scene.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callus ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys? But hold on. If that's what had happened,
Gears
then
are turning,
why didn't
guys.
He share the
Let me
truth
cook.
with any of us? He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine.
Orchis Mechanis Danelis Cardinal.
Did he lose all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
About that, Malus told me a thing or two. So, I think I can understand why he committed to the duel. I'll tell you everything once the whole truth has been revealed.
I understand. Then I'll leave Mr. Callus's honor in your hands, boss. And if I may just say one more thing. The whole Callus the Unfaithful epithet has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented. Many people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callus, even after so many years have passed. But it was Mr. Callus's trust that allowed me to rise through the ranks of Spina di Rosula and live the life I lead today.
Okay, he did
No
it.
matter what others might say, he'll always be the man I respect the most. And he'll always be my boss.
Don't worry.
I think the
definitely
other
find the truth.
guy
You
got
and
involved
all
in
our
something
comrades at the
involving the
Spina
secret
deserve to
organization,
know the
and
truth as
they were
well.
like, make sure to kill Callus. And then he took a gun from him and shot him. Callus was not hit by the gun. Then this motherfucker came out and was like, get away from my boyfriend. And like shot the other guy. And then he kind of pinned everything on Callus. And Callus was too nice, so he was like, yeah, I'll take the hit for you. Felton, whatever your fucking name is. And that's kind of what led to this situation right here. With, Callus being dead and Mr. Felton here being, you know, on top of everything. I mean, that was too much of a villain. That was too much of a villain, like, monologue there at the end, where he was going like, it led me to live the kind of life I've always wanted. Like, you're doing too much, bro. Like, personally, we'll see the other victims. I shouldn't jump to conclusions too quickly. Well, the other suspects, but he's been quite a sussy baka, I will not lie. Oh, this is fucking yonks away. Hang on. is. Okay. You can just teleport there, thank Christ. We're back here. We're back. Yeah, we're back in black.
Hey, Thierry, it's me.
Oh,
I'm the problem,
now,
it's me.
what brings you here, Miss Navia? I've heard that you made quite the name for yourself at the Opera House.
Oh, so you've got news of that already.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm also a member of the Guards, you know. The way you make it sound, people would think I was sent off to Poisson because I had done something wrong.
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that? Under normal
Maybe you
circumstances, shouldn't you
killed
have
my
been called back
father,
to the
and he's like,
city already?
whoa.
I mean, where I work is really up to me. Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson. Callus did a fantastic job running the town. Building Spina di
It's a little too
Rosula from the
comfortable,
ground up,
like immediately.
clearing many
Like if you did
obstructions
do
in my
something, he'd be
way.
like, why are you
It would be
asking me
next
about
to
that?
impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high-paying job in the city. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Are these two friends
Oh, I
of
guess he
yours?
doesn't know we're asking him
You,
yet. Never
here
mind.
for some formal business?
Yes. These two are my partners.
Oh,
What
good for
happened at the
you.
Opera
One of them
House
looks
made
underage,
us
though.
realize that
Nope.
Linny's case and my father's may be related. We're trying to reinvestigate the details of my father's old case.
Okay, let's see his initial reaction.
Ah, I get it. You think there might be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved into water, right? I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I can help you look for them.
That'd be much appreciated.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I don't know. He seems a bit too willing to
I have
help.
another question. Do you have the
I don't mean that in
authority
a
to
bad
dispatch
way. It seems like he
Gardemex?
just seems like he's just trying to help us out.
Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own. Why do you ask? We definitely can't use them to forcefully get more evidence for your father's case.
Well, you see, just recently, we were attacked by a horde of unnumbered Gardemex in the city. So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do is get rid of the mecha serial numbers and send them after me.
Then you think too highly of my abilities. Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them. If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but not to massage your shoulders or carry your baggage. If you try
In
to
certain
make
places you
unreasonable
can.
Demands, the chef would just think you're out of your
Maybe
mind.
it's a happy ending restaurant, you never know.
The same goes for me and my Gardemex. Removing a serial number is
If you get a
also not
massage,
as
you
easy
can't
as you might
simply
think.
ask the
There are
masseur
a lot
to
of
jerk
complex
you off
steps
at the
to
end of it.
and it's almost impossible to keep it a secret.
That's not possible. No
So I
place
can
would ever
promise
do
you,
that.
Those mecha were definitely private units.
Stretch.
They're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both. Now that you mention it, though, being in the synth business would definitely be profitable enough to afford this.
Makes sense.
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Yeah, I'd put him in the clear too. The first motherfucker, no way.
Well, thank you for the vote of confidence, Navia. Jokes aside.
Yeah, he seems too
I'd like to
cool.
wish
He
you all
doesn't
the
seem
best
like a
with your
murderer.
investigation. I'll be
This
staying
would
in
make
the
me a
city for a
judge.
little while, so just come find me if
No,
you need any
Judge
support
Lana,
from
what
the
is your
guards.
ruling? He's too cool to murder. I don't think he did it. Let's go talk to Marcel. Let's see how sussy he is. The first guy, in my opinion, was doing too much. He was like, before you go, I love him. He gave me all this power. I would do anything to protect him. You know, like that's some Casey Anthony shit. Not even. Casey Anthony didn't care. She was just like, whatever. But, oh no, man. You're seeming sus lately. Seems like we have an imposter among us.
Hello, how may I help you? I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him.
Sure, I will let him know right away.
Very pretty clothes. I like those clothes.
Steal them.
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as
I did
young as I
not
used
expect
to be,
him to
so
have
my
that
legs
voice.
are giving out a bit.
It's like a nerdy dude with a mustache, and you expect, okay, he's kind of gonna sound easy, but it's like, hello,
I just wanted to
Navia.
talk to you briefly about what happened in the opera house. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Okay.
You were at the opera house too?
That's
Okay,
right.
he was at the
I went
opera
there
house.
with Navia
That's
to see the magic show.
Hmm.
Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive. To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Yeah, we fucking spanked her in that. We
Paimon
did
doesn't
so
wanna
well.
become the talk of drunkards.
You already are.
It's just how
Ugh, gross.
Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama and theatrics.
Uncle Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes, I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
It sound like
We were
one of those people
attacked
who's
on
talking like
Araneus by
political
some
stuff in America.
unnumbered Gardemax.
Oh, we gotta listen to
And
the other
there
side.
was also an attempt to get me to drink water
Shut
from
up.
the primordial sea. If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas, it seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callus sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If you're scared, you can always return there. If anyone
can't get a read
dares
on
to
this
lay
guy.
their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabrières will use its funds to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory. The Confrérie was responsible.
It just took that
for
long.
it, so I was out and about the whole time, making sure things were running smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
One gunshot?
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more. See if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
Yeah, very
Sounds
convenient
good.
that you don't remember.
Just let me know if
You
you
don't
ever
look
need
old,
more.
bro. You look like 40 at oldest, just saying.
All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
Because he literally just, like, first motherfucker said the same thing. Okay, let's go over the information with Bestie. Yeah, I can't get a read on that first guy at all. Like, the first guy hearing... Well, no, the second guy. Like, third guy, I mean. Like, second guy, I'm pretty sure did not do that. He's not... he did not give me any of the telltale signs. And if it was him, I would be, like, legit surprised. But, like, third boy,
We've
I can't
talked
get a
to
read
all
on.
3 suspects, purely based on their conversations with me.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
It didn't sound like extremely suspicious, but I'm really seeing as a suspect.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years. Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough, let's still compile what we were able
I still think
to
it's an
find.
organization behind it, though.
But where should we start?
Jacques' motive.
Ah, you're right. Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance. That makes sense.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered, and that he had no choice before he left home that day. If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
If I was Jacques, I would have kicked their asses.
Oh? And why is that?
Because I'm strong. I'm a strong girl with strong knees.
Ooh, that's a good point. Jacques
Indeed
probably
it is,
worried
Paimon.
that he was just being used as a tool for murder.
Oh shit. My controller
And
fell
once
onto
he
my
had
knees.
completed his mission,
I told you
he'd
my
be
knees are
more
strong.
used to his boss.
Huh. So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the Order and seek protection from my father.
Seems the person who was the one who derailed everything.
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory.
A game theory.
The attack from the Gardamex has been bothering
I had
me quite
to.
a bit as well. It's obvious that
I
our
guarantee you
enemy
everybody
has
who
become
fucking
more
played
antsy
this,
after the
like,
secret of the
quest
primordial seawater
right
was
there said the
revealed.
exact goddamn same thing.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But who among the three suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
Huh. Privately owned, that's the thing. I'm gonna say, because Thierry literally just said, like, oh, I couldn't do that. I'm gonna just take a because I don't know how that works. I'm gonna say Florent.
Florent? It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques. But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security, so he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group.
Maybe it was someone else. Okay, so if it's not him, because Thierry literally said, oh, I couldn't do that. I don't have much money. Does that mean it's fucking the old guy? Well, old, quote unquote.
Uncle Marcel? My father did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number of projects. Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques. And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford
Plus he was like, oh, my
of
memory, you know, it's bad. It's like something that happens with, like, interrogations that happen, like, after. Like, that one girl who, like, murdered her husband's, like, girlfriend at the time. And then he ended up marrying her. And they brought her in for questioning, like, when she was 50, like, around abouts. And they interrogated her, and she was like, oh, you know, my memory is bad. And that's why she kept, like, fucking changing the story and stuff. And I'm gonna, and then they ended up arresting her because, like, DNA evidence was the thing. They just wanted to try and interrogate her. That is wild, though, that she felt like she was, like, still, like, technically the same person. Because, like, at that point, it had been, like, almost 40 years since she moited. She murderized some random girl, but, like, almost half of a lifetime later, she's still, like, talking and going, like, oh, no, I didn't do it. Like, that's very fucking crazy to me.
Still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child.
Just because he's family doesn't mean he's not a murderer. You have to come to terms with that at some point.
Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of mora and energy to fight his own synth business?
Wait, maybe... But Thierry literally said he couldn't afford one.
Thierry, you say? Huh. It is possible that
Well,
he's
granted,
figured out a way to convert the Gardamex
I guess
for
that would be a
personal use.
convenient cover-up, but still. Bro literally said he couldn't afford it.
But didn't feel like he was
So-
lying when he was talking to us about the mecha. I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering.
So wait, was it like none
under
of them?
wraps.
Yeah. Had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Who could it be?
I think. Choose the most. Oh God, I have to pick. Ah, jeez, I don't fucking know. So we pretty much ruled out the first guy because he has no money. But like, literally, how the fuck are we supposed to know that? If he was like, oh, I don't have money. Like, he could just have like a fucking Swedish bank account or something. He could have an Inazuman bank account. We don't know. I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say, oh, lecture done. Hell yeah. Welcome back here. We're trying to figure out who done in Navia's dad. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna say Marcel. I have another 1 hour. Oh, God. That's a nightmare. Like, what are you supposed to... I used to... Like, I never went to college, so do you just kind of, like, wander around? Like, after a class, like, a lecture, do you just, like, kind of, like, walk around and stuff? Or do you go to, like, a cafeteria? I don't know how it works. I'm gonna say it to Marcel. I don't know.
You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious.
Wait,
of
really?
them all.
Did I just get it right?
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these three, did he?
Malus has
Girl, I'm gonna head back
always
to
been
my
very
dorm.
reliable, and his
All to
judgment of
eat
others'
food 'cause me hungry.
trustworthiness
Good
has
idea.
been fair and well considered. When he laid out his
I like
case for the
hearing, by
three,
the way, because
the
like
rationale
I
he
kind of got
gave me
this
made a
in
lot of sense
when
as well.
during one of the Hunka Impact
The
streams as well,
suspect
when
is
someone said they were
knowledgeable about
watching
the
me
Sina's internal
at work.
affairs.
I really
Has the
like the
means
idea.
to
Like,
dispatch
it
Mecca
really
to
kind of makes me
assassinate
go
us.
like, oh, that's so cool
And
when I
he
hear
possesses
people just
significant
watching me
intellect
while
and
going about their
foresight.
day.
Even if I don't want to believe
Like,
it,
that's really
I'm
exciting
starting
to hear
see how
about.
things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
Like Ray, I think, in the Zenless stream. I don't know if it was the Zenless stream or if he just said it, like, to me one day when I was talking to him. But he said, oh, I'm gonna have one of your streams on while I draw. Like, that's really cool to me. Just hearing about people, I guess, having their streams on while they go about their day. I don't know. That's awesome, because, like, that's what I, like... I'm not gonna say the company's name for certain reasons, but if you're a VTuber fan, you probably know who I'm talking about. And sorry for the little side tangent here from the story, but I'll just talk about this for a sec. I used to be a fan of a certain company. Let's call them a certain VTuber company. Let's call them 2434. Let's call them that. I was a big fan of 2434, and I like would listen to a lot of their streams, like their group streams, while just going about my day and stuff like that, before I was a streamer myself and before my voice acting career got a lot busier, so I had a lot more free time. So like I would get up, I would listen to them while just going about my day, like while I would play like video games sometimes, while I would eat dinner, while I would like be in the shower, while I would be in the bath, whatever. Like, and it was, I don't know, hearing people do the same thing but just with my dumb ass is like, oh, that's really nice to hear. I do that all the time with other VTubers too, lol. It's good background noise. Yeah, because like nowadays there's like a lot less time I have to listen to things with background noise, and if I do, it's mostly true crime. But yeah, we are good background noise. We are good yappers to have on in the background. But yeah, I don't know. It's awesome to hear like that I'm being put in that same kind of like category of good, like, you know, things to listen to and stuff like that. While people go about their days and all that. It's awesome because it makes you go like, oh my god, I'm being just like my Oshis in that that older company. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, getting back on topic, Navi, I think your uncle killed his brother. Just.
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorized.
Whoops.
Yes. Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now.
Yeah,
we need
don't.
far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Innocent man.
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
What?
Isn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
They're putting child on trial?
What?
Why?
Is that someone you know?
Yeah, he's the orange hair twink, like Griffin Burns' voices.
Maybe even a little too well.
And she's just like, what?
He's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
Yeah, but he's a
That's what I thought
Fatui,
was
so
strange
they're just
about it,
like,
so
oh, you
I
should pin
came
it
to
on
tell
him,
you
it's
the news
fine.
right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support.
How the fuck
any
did they
of our
arrest him,
planned
though?
Investigations.
Right. Because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah. And it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand. Well, partner,
Ed
what do you
Sheeran.
think we should do? We still haven't found
Wait, do people
any
actually call
conclusive
child Ed
evidence.
Sheeran?
Oh, she played the fiddle with an Irishman, but she fell in love with an Englishman.
Oh, that's Galway Girl. I don't know if anybody, like, outside of Ireland knows that one, but... White clothes, something, something,
Uh-huh.
something,
Split
something,
up?
something,
What do you mean?
something, something. She said she's in the club's A-team, crumbling like pastries. Come free to us, cause we're just under the blah blah blah. She sells love to another man.
Just as expected of my partner. Since this
Don't
is a
give a
trial
damn about my
of a serial
reputation.
disappearances case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Irenaeus, leaving his home base wide open. You're right.
Hearing Ed Sheeran
This
do a
is our
song would bring me to
best
Horizon though
opportunity.
fucked me up. Like
All right, then.
that was
Let's
my
do this.
that was my Joker
I'll
arc.
install them at the Opera House
That made
and
me go
charge
like, you wanna
Marcel
know
as
how
the
I
true
got these
culprit.
scars?
I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
We'll help you. Just like
Wait,
you helped
hello,
us in
Kamisato Ayaka is my wife.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
We love Ayaka around here.
Ah, Malou, Silver.
I'm not gonna lie, I
When did you
really
two get
fucking
here?
kill for an Ayaka.
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson and figured that
Do
you
not have
might
any good
require
cryos.
our assistance. It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
Thank you so much. Then, let's make haste for Irenaeus. Paimon, Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House.
Alright. A suspect analysis. Okay. Because we know it's not child. We know it's not child.
Now that Navia has set out for Irenaeus, we should also get going. The location
Yeah.
has already been marked on the map, so let's head over.
Is that like the first time Paimon has referenced the map, like, in speech? That is weird. I don't think she's done that before. By the way, player, there is on the map, if you press L1 and then down on the controller, you can teleport there quickly. Wait, what? It's in the middle of the ocean? Huh. Oh, well. Let's just get down there. Let's just see what it's like. Swim, Chevy, swim. I was trying to sing like swimming pools for a sec, but I couldn't remember how like it goes. I haven't listened to that song in a while. I haven't listened to a lot of Good Kid, Mad City in a bit. I've probably swum way fucking past it, haven't I? Okay, it's the other direction. I'm stupid. I've been more so about To Pimp a Butterfly as of recent. It's got the bangers, but I mean, Good Kid, Mad City also does have bangers too, but do I keep swimming past it? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Why do I got too engrossed in talking about Kendrick Lamar, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm playing a video game. God, this really looks like an underwater, like, it looks like an actual, like, trail, like, that you'd see on land, but just, like, sunken. I forgot you can swim underwater in this game. Yeah, it's pretty satisfying. Talk to Paimon. Oh, there we go.
Finally found it. Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base. It sure doesn't seem out of the ordinary at all. Ah, you're right.
Yeah, no, a sunken building is not out of the ordinary.
Measures and mechanisms. Navia's probably
Yeah, theory time. I think, like, this entire city has been, like, the water got raised or something and it, like, destroyed a city that was underneath. And that's kind of why it, like, looks the way it does. It kind of looks like Kelpie Basin from UB Funkies, if anyone played that.
Question again, Mr. Tartaglia. Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right?
Clorend,
I've
that's
got
her
to
name.
admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received.
So majestic. Almost mermaid-like.
When
Yeah.
I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Hey! Don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
No. That's not what I
Farina, you
meant.
could kick his ass. Come on.
Alas,
don't
it would appear
be
that
like that.
communication with the defendant is going poorly, and we have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man. Huh? What's going on?
Erica Harlock is very concerned.
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol.
Clorvia.
I can very well charge you with
go
contempt
crazy.
of court for your interjection.
It would.
Oh, please.
Oh my god, I would
Did you
fucking
ever
love
think
that.
I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics? We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
Indeed.
And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default, correct?
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating.
Well, Clora, child, chill out. Child out.
Rules and procedures anyway.
Whoa, a young lady has.
So, I'll follow up on that offer. So, Your Honor, Is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted.
Just escape, bro.
Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is...
Where is he? This fucker.
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's
Do people
sister
actually like do this in
organization?
real life? Do like people just randomly like say out and then go like, I've never heard of them. Oh, I personally have. Like, does anyone really do that?
Is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it. And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you
What
still
is this
wish
like
to charge this
spirit
man?
of justice or something?
Yes,
Where it's just like,
I do.
if you defend
In
a
that case, I
fucker who
declare
is
the charge to be valid.
not guilty,
Miss Navia
you
and
are also
attorneys, please
trialed
take your
or
places
something.
on the court. Members of the guards, please.
They better not like
contact Mr.
throw us
Marcel
into like a
right away so
fucking
that we may
trial
stand
right now, because
trial.
I gotta go soon. The shocked and confused Marcel is brought to the stands.
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney.
I would like
Is that
personally if we
correct?
could have the trial proceedings be like another
Apologies.
stream. Like that'd be
It all
nice.
just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on. I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived.
Oh, he's gonna do
Miss
like
Navia,
gaslighting. He's
please
gonna.
present your
My
charges."
daughter is just being a
would like
bitch.
to
You
take
know
you
how
back
women
to
get.
3 years
You
ago,
know.
To the case of
And it's like,
Callous
okay, you did
unfaithful.
it.
Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father? Come on, why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling
She's
to
so
remember
adorable,
some
I can't.
details of that case.
Just goes through. She's just standing
Exactly
woman emoji
correct,
just
Your Honor.
there.
I must refresh everyone's memory about that case.
No wonder everybody
before I
who's
can
like a
explain
fucking
my
manic
charge
pixie
and
dream girl is
reasoning.
obsessed with not like
I see.
Farina.
In
She's
which case, I
annoying,
will
just like
recount the
us.
findings about
She's just
that
like
case as
us, for
originally
real.
reported by Maison Gardiennage.
Begin. Oh, fuck off.
On the day of the
I'm
murder,
not trying to.
Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières.
Could have told me you were gonna throw me into a trial, motherfucker.
During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not
Bro, I gotta
recover
get
any
supper.
other
Like, what are you
firearms
doing?
from the scene. As a result,
That's the
they
thing about
concluded that the
Zenless I
suspect's
like.
first
That
shot
Zenless
must
and
have
Zero
missed,
does, where it goes
while
like,
the
by the way,
suspect must
just
have
you're gonna
taken
be thrown
Jacques'
into
life.
something, so just letting you know. Like that's a fucking good thing here, cause bro,
The
I got-
suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callus was defeated by
duel.
champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries. These are the known facts about the case.
yeah, like I don't know how long this is going on for, so.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene.
Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time.
However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
And how it can turn people to piss, whatever. Begin refutation. Can I like exit? Can I like? I can't. I'm stuck. They could have fucking, like, told me that I would be thrown into a big, long fucking cutscene. Where, like, oh, by the way, you're gonna have to do this. You're probably not streaming this, right? You know, you probably don't have any more batteries, but you can play this for fucking, you've been open 15 hours, right? I do not. I think what I'll do is I'll just turn off the PS5 and see where it takes me when I pick it back up. I did my dailies and stuff anyway, so I can pick this up at a later date, and we can continue, and we can actually have like the trial be a separate stream within itself, because I think people will want to see that, because I didn't stream the first one, so I might as well stream this next one. We can do it next week if you guys would feel up to that. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll... Oh, whoa. Let me make myself... Why is it not? There we go. There we go. So yeah, because like I do have places to be and I have food to eat. So it's probably for the best if like I finish the stream here and then we continue this whole trial that we got going on here with Nervalette and Child. We do that next week. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll go ahead with the trial and everything next week. And that will be fun. That'll be a fun thing to do. So yeah. Yeah. That's a good idea. But yeah, I'm really enjoying where it's going. I love the like whole trial thing around Fontaine. Fontaine is really exciting, personally, for me. I like it. I like Fontaine. I like Farina. I like everybody involved. So yeah. Yeah, I do gotta get heading out, so I won't be sticking around. But I will just say, like, thank you guys for coming out, as always. I know a lot of you guys were busy as well today, and I appreciate you listening to me as you went and did your stuff. That was awesome. Thank you very much. And thank you to everyone new who tuned in. That was awesome. We're nearly at 300 subscribers, so I'd appreciate any likes, comments, and subscribes. That would be awesome, and it helps me out a lot more than you can possibly realize. If you'd like to monetarily support me, I have a Ko-Fi. You can donate to me there. That's the best way to donate to me before YouTube monetizes me. So thank you very much if you do decide to do that, because that also means the world. And we have a Discord. We have a Discord down in the description. I update people on my life, and you can also get notified anytime I go live, so you can be there on the dot, on the double. So yeah, and I also tune in and talk a bit there too. So yeah, if you want to join a community, that's very much an option. We'd be happy to see you there. So yeah. Thank you guys for coming once again. I always eternally appreciate it. Please leave a like. Please subscribe. Please don't cry. I guess I'm just making that thing. Love you, Lana. You're the goat. Thank you very much. You guys are even bigger goats. You guys are fucking rams. So I don't know if that's a thing people say, but I'm making a thing to say. Yeah, we got Honkai Impact on Friday, so stick around for that. I always cry. You said that around. You said that when I stole that line from Fontana first time. But yeah. And yeah, so we got that. We got Honkai Impact on Friday. And next week we got some stuff going on too. We got Honkai Impact, we got Genshin as always. But we also have a pretty unique stream. We're going to be playing some Mario Maker next week. I'm not talking the Switch version. I'm talking the fucking crusty Wii U version. The better one, in my opinion. I'm going to be playing some of my older levels from when I was like 10 years younger. So I hope you guys tune into that, because I'm actually super looking forward to it. I've been practicing getting back into the Mario Maker swing of things. So I even created a level like a few days ago. It was fun. So yeah. Thank you guys as always once again. saying it for a third time, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next stream. And remember to leave a light on, of course. Bye-bye.